Well, hey there. If this scene looks familiar to you, well, it's because I've been here before. My very last cycling video was about biking the waterfront trail, and this is where I ended. But today, this is where it begins.
If you look at that red circle, that's where I am right now, but I plan on heading directly east toward Marie Curtis Park and Lake Ontario. That's where this trip will begin.
Today I'm exploring a trail I've never been on before. It's called the Etobicoke Creek Trail. Today I'm starting where I ended in my last video. I am going east, and that's going to take me through a place called Etobicoke, the Etobicoke Creek Trail. I've never been on there before, but it's time to explore something totally new.
When you look at the map, you see the red circle right at the bottom. That's my starting point. I'll be following the Etobicoke Creek Trail all the way north, all the way up past the QEW, and finishing at that red X that comes out at Dixie Road.
So today I'm getting on my bike, I'm heading east along the waterfront to begin with, and then going to head up north. Well, I don't know what to expect, but come on with me and we'll find out together what this Etobicoke Creek Trail is all about. Let's go!
Uh-oh, that's one of those scary chemtrails you hear about on the radio show Coast to Coast. Hope this isn't a bad omen. So here I go, the start of a new adventure, and yes, I have my trusty bike cam mounted on the front of my bike. By the way, I looked this up on Google Earth. The Etobicoke Creek Trail is 5 kilometers long. That's the part I'm doing today.
You've got mail.
Yes, that's me on the bike. Now I'm going to cross the bridge which crosses over the Etobicoke Creek. I'm in Marie Curtis Park right now. There's the sign to prove it. I stopped halfway across the bridge to shoot this video. This is where the Etobicoke Creek empties into Lake Ontario. Very peaceful this morning, don't you think? Let's look at the map to see where we're standing right now. See that red circle? I'm on top of that bridge right now. There's the Etobicoke Creek in Lake Ontario. You're now looking north, and over the very still waters in the distance you see the overpass. That's Lakeshore Road. I'm on the bike again, and now I'm making a turn and heading north. I'm on the east side of the Etobicoke Creek, and I'm going to see where it takes me.
You've got mail.
Okay, I'm at the Lakeshore Road Bridge. On the map you can see the red circle. That's where I am right now, except I'm underneath. Uh-oh, we went by there too fast. Let's go back and take a look at that graffiti that was under the bridge. You get a better look at it now. Okay, I'm just north of Lakeshore Road, back on the bicycle, and away we go, pedaling north again. Keep in mind, I am on the east side of the Etobicoke Creek. This is Etobicoke. If I was on the west side, I would be in Mississauga. So the Etobicoke Creek separates the two cities. Normally, the videos I create are specifically catering to the city of Mississauga and the bike routes through Mississauga. But since this bike route trail actually starts and finishes in Mississauga, why not do it? It's always good to know bicycle routes exist, especially the ones where no cars are allowed. A mere hop, skip, and a jump from Lakeshore Road, and now I'm at the railway track bridge. Yes, get to pass underneath this one, which is really cool. On the map, see that red circle? That's where I am right now, underneath the bridge. Very cool. Since this is my first time exploring the Etobicoke Creek Trail, it's time to get off the bike and just see what there is to see. That includes, yeah, a massive graffiti under the bridge. The beauty of being on a bicycle is you don't have to rush. But don't forget, we are in Etobicoke, big part of Toronto. We're still in a big metropolitan area. Uh-oh, look at that sign, unfinished trail. I don't like the sound of that. Bad things could happen here. It's a good time for a quick stop to check out the scenery of the Etobicoke Creek. You mean you don't want to bike by too fast, so time to scan over Mother Nature and just check it out and see how peaceful it is, even though you're in the heart of the city. It's a good time right now to pull out the map and show you where I've been biking. Yeah, I'm still skirting the border between Etobicoke and Mississauga. I'm on the Etobicoke side and I'm going north and following the path of the Etobicoke Creek, more or less.
I stopped for a bit of a water break. Seen a lot of interesting sights so far I've never seen before. The reality is I have no idea where I am. Now I can hear a lot of traffic coming from behind me. I'm guessing the QEW is right up the road here. Well, right up the bike path.
It's time to check the map to see where I am exactly. See that red circle? That's where I'm sitting. Kind of in the middle of 4 ball diamonds, that's right. And just north of me is the QEW, and that's why you hear so much noise from the traffic. But that's where I am right now, and still heading north.
I'm sitting on some bleachers that are part of 3 ball fields, so I don't know where this is, but it's a good place to stop for a break, because it's a beautiful day here in Etobicoke.
It's fantastic that these trails exist. You can bike, you can walk, you can take your dog for a jog, whatever you want to do. It's super, and there's no vehicles in the way, so it's totally safe. And oh, I see an end to the trail here. Let's see. Yes, you see it. I am now on dirt. This is total dirt. It's not a paved path anymore, so I was expecting this. I heard that parts of this trail were not complete, and these are just walking paths. So here we go. We're on dirt and we're going to see where it takes us. Now I'm on a mountain bike, which isn't too bad, but if you had your typical street racing bike, it wouldn't be really great terrain for that type of bicycle. Well, I see a structure coming up. Well, it's got to be the QEW. Okay, time to check the map. See that red circle? That's where I am right now. I am directly underneath the QEW, the Queen Elizabeth Way. It's one of the major freeways leaving Toronto, so there's lots of traffic and lots of noise. Unfortunately, it is not paved underneath here, so I have to walk my bike. That's right, I walk it. So I'm not even going to have it on video because it was too shaky and too dark, but I will show you parts of it as I kind of emerged out the north end. Yep, you see it. This is what it looks like underneath the QEW. It's kind of interesting architecture. But anyway, it's not a really great place to ride your bicycle. It's not made for that. And considering I had a video camera on there, well, as you can see, just north of the QEW, the trail is pretty much a dirt path, and it's a bit tough to watch because it's a bit jiggly with the camera. Well, it's a lot jiggly with the camera. Okay, I'm going to skip through part of this video now because it's only going to make you seasick, but you get the idea that I was totally on dirt trails going through here, and at times I wasn't even sure if I'm going in the right direction because you just can't tell. The grass was pretty high, and yeah, you just don't know where you're going. And I wouldn't want to go through here at night because you could get lost because there's no sense of direction in all the tall grass. But this is what it's like at this part of the trail. Okay, I know. You can hear my footsteps. I'm cheating. I'm actually walking my bike through here, and that's why the picture's a little better, too. But look what's coming ahead. Big tree in the way with lots of roots, so yeah, it's not the greatest biking. Unless you're total purely mountain biking, then it would be great. But if you're out for a casual fun ride, this is a little bit of a hectic jumping over the roots type of thing. But anyway, it's part of the trail, and bright, beautiful day. It was a good time to be out there. So this is what you get. And oh, look at that! It's pavement. So here we go. We're back on a paved trail again. Woohoo! I'm zigzagging with happiness because I have arrived at the Middle Road Bridge. There's the plaque on the bridge. Let's look at the map. See that red circle? That's where I am right now. I'm crossing back over into Mississauga on the Middle Road Bridge. So this is about the end of the trip as far as the trail goes, because from now on we're back onto city streets. Well, here's a view from the bridge in case you were curious. This is looking downstream kind of toward Mississauga. Now this is looking upstream, kind of toward the direction of Etobicoke. So beautiful day, nice scenery on the Etobicoke Creek Trail. Great day for biking. We're now on the last part of this trail. This is heading up toward one of the streets. Yeah, it's called Sherway Drive. And this is where the trail ends and you're back on city streets. So here we go. We're back up onto paved roads and streets, mixing with cars again. Let's take one look back. That's where we just came from. And here we go. We're at top speed heading down Sherway Drive. Our destination is back out to Mississauga and, of course, Dixie Road. Well, sadly, this is where our journey ends because this intersection coming up is Dixie Road. It is just north of the QEW. If you live in Mississauga, you know where you are.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my personal tour of the Etobicoke Creek Trail today. As you can tell, it's not really that long. Now, I took it from the south end up to the north end where I ended up on Dixie Road. But you can start at Dixie Road and take it south all the way down to Lake Ontario.
At 5 kilometers long, it's not a very exhausting bicycle route, but it does have some scenic parts and some challenging parts that aren't paved. The guys from Tour de France, they'd probably be through that in about 5 minutes. But anyway, it's fun. It's a great place to take your family. And as I always say, it's safe, it's free from cars, and it's just a great place to go biking. And it connects the waterfront trail to Dixie Road. So what could be better than that?
So I hope to be back again soon with my bicycle and my video cameras, and I can document more footage, more coverage of the bike trails that go through the city of Mississauga. And I can explore them, and you can watch it. And maybe you'll explore it one day too. Bye for now.